Alright, today we are going to discuss the waterfall, or the first waterfall and description. And I do this not because I don't think people have the ability to describe things, but because I think it sometimes becomes difficult to decide what to describe and what not to describe. This is also the reason that we begin with pictures. The waterfall at its basic level is first a feeling or impression, second a brief story about the picture, and then third a detailed description of the picture. And when I say detailed description, I'm really meaning 3 to 7 sentences. But we can look at this again, a few words, 1 to 3, the sentence or two for the brief story, and then finally description, a full paragraph of 3 to 7 sentences. Moving on, if we look at this, this is picture I refer to as the carnival picture. When we look at it, I use it for a couple of reasons. The first is it's a busy picture, and there's a lot going on here. The second is that once we begin to realize what is important about the picture, then we start to ignore other things. And so, for example, we look at this, and really the only two things that are important here is the horse and the tiger. We don't care about anything else. And while that may seem strange or odd, the truth is that we don't care about anything else. You can look at the sphere in the background, and that is a Victorian hot air balloon. There's a pig snout, there's a deer, there's all sorts of things. But really, we just focus on the tiger and the horse. And even then, the reason for that is the horse immediately takes on the appearance of something that's afraid, while the tiger takes on the appearance of something that is hungry. And so we can attach the horse to the tiger and say that that horse is afraid of the tiger because the tiger is hungry and chasing it. But even then, that's not quite enough. Well, we have the core element of description here, and we're ignoring everything that isn't the horse or the tiger outside of what is absolutely necessary to describe this picture. We then move on to what is important about the horse and what is important about the tiger. And here, if we start with the horse, then the horse becomes important in its laid back ears, the fact that its neck is up and exposed, its mouth is open, its tongue is lolling. The horse is clearly running and panting and afraid. If we start with the tiger's eyes and mouth become the central focus because the eyes are wide open, it's chasing, its mouth is open, its maw is ready to attack the horse. And so the combination of horse and tiger, or tiger and horse, and you're always going to describe one in terms of the other, is simply that, the horse in this picture is afraid of the tiger, or the tiger is hungry and therefore chasing the horse. And then the smaller details, the mouth, the neck on the horse, or the eyes and the mouth on the tiger, become the specific details that you're going to describe. The overall feeling of the picture could be described as macabre, or death, or fear, or something like that line. You're going to find, and I have found over the 2 years I've used the picture, that people generally revolve around the same set of negative words. So death, fear, hunting, that type of thing. And while we would then sit there and say, well, this is a golden or a brightly lit up merry-go-round, really we only use those descriptive words to get to the point that the picture has, which is it's a scared horse being chased by a hungry tiger. And we know that the horse is scared, which are the even more specific details, because its mouth is open, its tongue is lolling, its ears are back, and its head is up with its neck exposed. And we know that the tiger is hungry because its eyes are wide, its mouth is open, and it looks like it's leaping. At which point, we don't care about any of the decorations, we don't care about specific lights, we don't care about the balloon in the background, we don't care that this picture was taken at night. All other details that don't deal specifically with giving me an overview of the picture or the horse and the tiger don't matter anymore. And so as a result, what you find in the first waterfall is that we quickly move from this big complicated picture down to the less complicated and more focused elements that, again, horse and tiger.